Hello, Aquarius. It is Mr. Blue 2 Tarot, and this is your summer reading, June, July, and August. I hope all you guys are doing good. You've had the crazy planetary action going through your sign, and I know I've talked to a lot of Aquarians who have said life has been kind of heaven and hell. Destiny has been yanking their chain, and it's like you get good and then you get some craziness, bad and negativity, and then you get more good, and it's like it's just been a lot of intensity for you guys, especially since you're so bright. You've got such a incredible mind, and so I think when things are crazy, it certainly occupies your mind, doesn't it? You want to figure it all out and control it and navigate your future. And so some of that has been beyond your control, but it's about clearing away that which is not needed and making room for expansion and growth. So let's get into it. Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands, we're gonna lay out kind of a timeline here, and then we're gonna get some clarity. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Here's you, Queen of Swords. For some of you, this could be your partner, playing a really pivotal role, or a child of yours that's a fire sign. This is someone who's fiery. They are full of life. And then here, of course, is you, being the Queen of Wands, kind of sitting on your throne, really not wanting to fight, kind of wanting to have a smoother summer, more rest. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, she's able to she puts her sword down. She's not in a fighting position. She's already won the battle. Do you see that? She's like holding the tiki head of the spirit, and she's illuminated with all these crystals, the intuition and the kind of the power of clarity above her. Yeah, the Tower. So you see that? The Tower coming up more. So there's more letting go for you to do this summer, definitely. But you're going to be strong. Here we've got the Eight of Wands. This is like the sun, solar power, kind of taking command of your environment, taking command of things that you have to deal with. But the Tower is definitely is trying to help you get rid of things that aren't serving you well. They can be spiritual, they can be relationships, they can be mental, it can be a job, it can be things in your home, it can be a lot of things. But again, the light of illumination, do you see the eye of clarity comes in with the eagle, with all the powers that be. So when that clearing has happened, the more clear, the more excess stuff that's removed from your life, the more clarity you have, the more vision, the more positivity that can come in your life. So you have to embrace that, and I don't think you're really one to fight stuff like that. Okay, then the Princess of Swords. Here we go. More of your energy. It's going to leave you feeling younger. I think that's what this is pointing to, because here you were the queen and now you're the princess. So I think in a way it kind of readies you for a new chapter. It readies you for kind of a new battle, for a starting over. But it's not just that you're starting over. I mean, you're kind of moving forward with a more youthful, unencumbered life. That's just it's a lot lighter. It's a lot easier to navigate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more there. Yeah, and then the Ten of Cups. You see that you're going to be very happy. This is love and abundance. Really being able to enjoy life, being able to be emotionally fulfilled. A complete satisfaction when you've been able to kind of clean your house emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, in all these ways. All of a sudden, it's like you polished sterling, or you polished your ring, or you polished something. It just beams, it just glows. And this is going to be you by the end of summer, by August. For some of you, if things happen really, really quickly, why, you might even get to that point sooner. But definitely, no matter what, you know, those things happen. The Tower is that's sent from the universe, and that strength from the the Nine of Wands, that's sent from the universe. There's balance coming, there's happiness, there's joy coming this summer. So whatever you're going through, whatever things are occurring, just swim with the tide, go along with them, you know. Be like this queen here, put the sword down. Don't fight destiny, don't fight your future. Now it's weird because the way these two first cards are, it's almost like this Knight of Wands is, see that he's going in the other direction of the queen. So I think for some of you, this can have to do with a person that you're letting go of, you're no longer going in the same direction. And it can also be a professional alliance, because wands have to deal with our profession, our persona, you know, things of that nature. So it could be that you're moving away from a job or someone that you've been doing business with. It can also be just someone in your life who was maybe too much, too fiery, too strong, too concerned about the superficial, or too focused on you know, some kind of a venture, and you just, it's not where you're at right now. A little bit of clarity here. Yeah, peace coming up with this Knight of Wands. So I think whatever these things are that you're moving away from, you will find peace in that. Either you'll make peace with that person, or it will just be that you will be more peaceful because you've done that, because you've turned away from that and you've moved forward into, you know, this future of what you're having to negotiate, you know, as far as prioritizing things. Really, that Tower and the type of planetary action going through your sign, it has to do with prioritizing. You know, it's part of that clarity, you know, debris being gone, not being cluttered emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I think too, if, you know, I'm not speaking politically, but I am speaking that right now in a lot of countries, including America, Europe, you have kind of a division, kind of a tribal mentality, where people are very opposite in the way they're thinking and in what they think countries and culture needs to be. You know, I hope that this Two of Wands, this peace, means that people will have more peace by hearing each other, because I really believe people have more in common than they do that are different. And I think that we have a lot of people in power, both in celebrities and politicians and in big business, who are intentionally trying to divide us. And instead of focusing on that, you know, you being so smart, you might want to try to say, hey, let's talk about different issues. Let's talk about what we have in common. Let's not be divided. Let's actually come to peace and agree on things and start communicating where we have commonality, because that helps keep the peace. And you're able to do that because you're not an emotional mess like us water signs. I've got 4 planets in Cancer, so talk about an emotional mess. Okay, and see, the good and the bad. There's wealth, there's money coming to you, some kind of a promotion, some kind of a gift, some kind of an opportunity. This could be an amazing loan. Maybe you got a business loan, a PPE loan. Maybe you got a grant. Maybe, unfortunately, someone passed away and you're coming into some money. But either way, it's a lot of good luck when it comes to money. The Ten of Pentacles is generally, it speaks about generational wealth. It speaks about, you know, something that's been earned, that's long-standing. It's not, it can be a win. It could be you're winning some money or something like that. But it's coming, it's a deep well of money. It's a source that has been around for a while. And see, the Ace of Cups, and there you have the Ten of Cups. So you have so much positivity happening. With that Tower comes the Ace of Cups. So I feel like because of that Tower energy and because of the movement and the releasing of something, you're either able to rekindle a relationship and have a renewed love with someone that's already in your life, or it's just paving the way for some kind of beautiful new love or a baby to come into your life. An Ace of Cups can be a baby, it can be self-love, or it can be a new love or renewing love. So either way, it's always an amazing energy when an ace comes in, because again, this really goes with that 10 of Cups, and it really speaks of a deep contentment and joy that you're going to have. And I know that, you know, there has been a lot of things that haven't been joyful in the last, you know, year, 6 months for you. You know, a lot of trouble. I know Aquarians who've lost people in their life, and that's very, very hard to deal with. Knight of Discs. Good, good, good. This can be a knight coming into your life. This can be someone who's practical, who's good in business, who's an earth sign. It can also have to do with business. Oh, how cute, little birds are coming towards me all of a sudden. That's cute, because that means they're not afraid of my energy. Animals love me usually. Anyway, so this Knight of Discs is either a business opportunity, or else it is a man who's practical, male energy. You know, it's just male energy. There are females who have male energy, so let's not be, you know, we're not being exclusive. We are always inclusive here on my channel. I definitely believe that people can have androgynous energy, or Venetian feminine energy, or Mars male energy, you know, or we can be a combination of those things. So, but the Knight of Discs speaks of male energy. Okay, and then the star, you see this as you move towards the end of the summer, all these things are leading up to a place. See, Princess, look at the Princess of Swords, and then the star. What did I say? You'll be young and new again. You see, shining, in other words, unencumbered. You're gonna really, you know, the star is drawing from this well of intuition. You see, they're looking up towards the sky, they're illuminated. The giant moon in the background, that speaks about following your intuitive power and combining that with your mental clarity. And that puts you in a position where you can shine the real you. You're not having to be phony. You're not having to be someone that you're not. You're able to really say, this is me, these are my strengths, this is how I want the world to see me, and this is what I want to do. So again, really incredible. And the Six of Wands, victory, coming up with the 10. So you see that? You're victorious. If there's some kind of a battle or something you're fighting, some kind of a challenge, you'll be victorious. You see that? And it comes, and it's that victory that brings this beautiful, beautiful happiness. So there you have it, Aquarian. What an amazing summer you're going to have. Hang in there. It's going to be wonderful. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and I will check with you in a couple months.